Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Minecraft FMP, all the steps, and yeah. So without that, let's get straight into it. Alright, so now that we're on Google, we're going to want to go to minehut.com. When we're on here, you're going to sign up, do all that, pause the video, because I'm going to go straight ahead. Alright, so you want to go to dashboard and you want to create a new server. Brand new fresh server. I'm going to call this Tutorial World. Tutorial Cam. Alright, so now that we've created our world, just going to wait for it to make everything. And alright, we're going to activate our server. Alright, now that we're here, we're going to do our settings. So, if you want it to be if you want it to have plugins, choose Paper Spigot, any of these except these ones, I'm pretty sure. Just Paper Spigot. But if you want it to be your old average server that you usually load up on single player, click Vanilla. For me personally, I'm going to be using Paper. And here you click what version you want. I'm going from 1.8 to 1.18.2. Honestly, I'm going to go 1.18.2, but it is completely your choice on what version you go. Alright, so here is what it shows when you have it on your server list. So I'm gonna write whatever I want, wait. Oh, that's weird. I didn't type that. I guess you should listen to it and subscribe right now if you enjoy this video and it helped you. Alright, now these are the tags of the server. So for me, since it's going to be an SMP, I'm going to put SMP and modded since we have plugins. Visibility, so if you want it to be a server for your friends, well, you're going to do not visible, so random people can't join. But if you want it to be a public SMP, trying to make it a big server, you're going to want to do visible. So now we're on to server properties. You're going to want to do your max players, so again, if it's just you and your friends, 2. But if it's a whole bunch of people, you're going to do the highest you can, which is 10 for no subscriptions. So this is your render distance. I'm going to put it 100 because you're going to be able to see really far. So this is your default game mode. Again, you and your friends, you can make it creative. But since this is an SMP, I'm going to make it survival. Difficulty, the best for SMPs is hard. But if it's, say if it's you and your friends, right? Building, you can put it peaceful. Monster spawning, I usually keep this enabled along with animal spawning, but again, you can just, if it's for you and your friends, do whatever. So, force game mode, this is basically, it forces you into a game mode. I don't really recommend this because, just in case you want to slash creative, someone like your friend or someone in your SMP, I don't think they'll be able to go into creative. So I usually just keep this disabled. This is, so you want to do some building, you do flat. If you want to have amplified, which you can search up on Google, it's that. Large biomes, which are just the biomes become bigger. That customized, which is basically one biome, do that. So I'm going to do default because this is an SMP. Alright, spawn NPCs, I usually just keep this enabled. Nether and PvP usually enabled. But if you don't want the Nether to like be out for your server yet, you can turn that on disabled. And if you want it to be a peaceful SMP, you can also disable the PvP here. I usually disable flight because I don't know. I think it lets people create survival fly, but I don't know. So the spawn protection. Say you're doing an anarchy server. You want to make a brand new anarchy server. You obviously want to put this to 0 because what spawn protection does is basically protects the spawn. So protects where you spawn for the amount of blocks that you type. So I'm gonna do 10. So for an SMP, so you can build a nice spawn. And then, yeah. Announce player achievements. So basically, if you don't know what player achievements are, it's like what you get if you go to the end, or like if you get diamonds. Like when you go to the end, it says the end. And when you get diamonds, it says diamonds. Stuff like that. I usually keep that enabled because it doesn't really affect. Command blocks. It's a different story. If it's for an SMP and like you're not going to give anyone OP except yourself or like the moderators, you can keep it disabled or enabled. I don't really care. I usually keep it enabled. Hold up, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry, it just reset, so I had to redo everything. So you have to be careful with that. Don't let it reset. Usually all of this is good, but if you need a certain resource pack for your server, you're gonna want to put that on enabled and link the resource pack like around here. Yeah, there. Hardcore. If you want it to be a hardcore SMP or something like that, you're gonna wanna obviously put that on enabled. But if not, just disabled. Most of this doesn't matter, but you can go through that. Also, whitelist. If you want, you have to like write the names down of people that can join. I usually put that on disabled because you can always just turn the visibility off. Alright, so now that we've done that, we are going to go onto the add-ons, which are basically like the plugins and stuff. So we're gonna want to get a lot of, I don't know, just a few plugins, which I don't think there are for 1.18, but if you can manage to find some, that's all good. World Edit should be for 1.18. What? Alright, you should be able to get World Edit installed. It might not work, but you can change the stuff. I'm honestly just gonna do none, just for the sake of this video. So that's about it. So I guess now we're gonna join the server. Alright, so now that we're into Minecraft, we're gonna wanna go into our server. So mine was tutorial ham, and you wanna do .minehut.gg at the end of it. So remember, .minehut.gg. And you want to press join server. So it might send you here, but that's okay. You want to write /join and then the name of your server. And if it brings you here, it's the server hasn't started yet, so we'll start up, and once it's started, it'll send you to it immediately. Alright, so we have loaded into our server, and if you want to give yourself operator, you're gonna want to go to the Minehut. You're not gonna be able to see it, but go to your Minehut dashboard thing, and when you're on the settings thing, you're gonna want to go to the second one at the top called console, and then just write /op, and then your name, which is my name is Camerex. Should be working, it's just not working for me right now. It seems I've ran into a problem. I'll be right back. Alright, so I've just fixed it and I have operator now. I ran into the problem. You don't do a slash, otherwise it will not work. So when you're on the console, just do OP and then your username. So let's make the spawn here. So now you will spawn right here. So I'll just, here's a time lapse of me making the spawn. Hi, I lost the audio here, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Nothing really to it after we built the lobby. But if this helped you, make sure to send it to a friend, and yeah, like and subscribe if this helped you. Peace.